Action.
The Trail of Tears. My project is on the Trail of Tears. The Trail of Tears was when the United States government forced Native Americans to move from their homes in Georgia, Alabama, Tennessee, and North Carolina to a new land in Oklahoma. People from the Cherokee, Muskogee, Chickasaw, Choctaw, and Seminole tribes were marched at gunpoint across hundreds of miles to relocate to a new, unfamiliar land. My project focused on the Cherokees' removal from Georgia. The removal began in May of 1838. 46,000 Native Americans were removed in all. Over 16,000 Cherokee were removed. The Trail of Tears ended in March of 1839, which shows that they had to walk for about a whole year. Before the Native American removal, the Cherokee in Georgia had a normal life that included jobs and school. Men were farmers and blacksmiths, and women were gardeners and basket makers. Children went to school. The Cherokee people had a lot of land in Georgia. The president at the time was Andrew Jackson, and his government wanted this land. So President Jackson had white men go in the Cherokee homes and point guns and made the people start walking. They could only bring what they could carry on their backs. They just started walking and walking. They walked for a year. They had to travel in all kinds of weather. The worst was the snow. And sadly, most old people died because they were close to dying anyway. And also most babies died because they were so young and did not have the proper muscles for the long journey. Some would die of exhaustion, others of sicknesses. Out of the 16,000 Cherokees who were on the trail, over 4,000 died. They had to be buried on the side of the trail. An example of this is if your child died, you could only dig a hole, put them in, and keep walking. This is why it's called the Trail of Tears. In Oklahoma, the Cherokee had to begin a new life in a new world. They struggled at first, but eventually gathered information and resources and built a new life. Today, they live in Oklahoma and live their old lives with some new traditions as well, and can proudly show how they recovered and how they will not give up.